With a fourth COVID-19 wave underway and a successive festive season during the pandemic, health experts have urged South Africans to keep boosting immunity and to manage stress over the holidays to counter illness. Pharmacist and life coach Giulia Criscuolo urged the public to learn from last year's holiday season when the pandemic contributed to a spike in mental health challenges. She warned that the pandemic fatigue and fear may contribute to stress. She joins us now to share more on the ways to manage stress during the holiday season. Giulia, very good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to Morning Live.
Morning. Lovely to be with you again.
Good to see you again, Giulia. Why should we be boosting immunity during summer and managing stress over the holidays in particular?
Well, as you mentioned, we need to always keep our immune system strong, especially during these times. And also, as much as we just long for the holidays and this time of the year, because it's maybe time off work, time with family and friends, it can also be quite stressful. There's the whole pressure of interacting with family sometimes and shopping and preparing. So sometimes it can also be quite a stressful time, especially if we have a lot of expectations and maybe we're also on our own and lonely. For some people, this time of the year is really, really challenging. So any kind of stress, whether it's physical, emotional, affects the immune system. And that's why, as always, we need to keep our immune system strong. Also, we're gathering at this time of the year, maybe more closer proximity to others, so even more so to stay healthy and well.
And how do we boost our immunity over this period? I mean, do we go the organic route or supplements perhaps?
Of course, nutrition is always important. Organic is great, but I'd like to keep it simple, is to have lots of fresh food.
Yes.
Fresh fruits and vegetables. If you have organic, great. If not, it's also fine. Lots of good quality protein, lots of good water, nuts and seeds, and as much as possible, although it's hard at this time of year, but keep to a minimum, alcohol, caffeine, all the processed foods, sugars and sweets. And supplementation is really good. We know that liposomal vitamin C is great, and also our liver needs a lot of support. So biomilk thistle is good. The deluxe spray helps our immune system. And also, if you're feeling a little bit down or struggling to sleep, saffron extracts, as in Felix, is really, really great to help you just feel a little bit lighthearted and to help you sleep better.
Now, Giulia, what does it mean to be more intentional about what you eat and how you live?
Intentionality is getting clear in your own system, your own body, mind. What is it that you want to experience during this meal, for example? And being intentional is about being mindful. So, for example, if I'm going to have a delicious lunch with my family, is to really feel into how much is enough for me. And then when I sit down with my delicious food, it's just take time to really see the colors of your food. When you put a mouthful in your mouth, taste the food, experience the texture, the flavor, the smell, and also be present with your food, with the people you're with.
Sure.
Switch off TV, cell phones, any kind of distraction. It's about being present and also wanting to know that at the end of this holiday period, how do I want to feel? Do I want to feel overweight and heavy and, yucky, or do I want to feel alive and full of energy and feeling good in my body? So these are some of the aspects. And also giving gratitude, being able to give gratitude during this time and thinking of those perhaps who are struggling or suffering and calling them into our awareness as well as we sit down to eat.
Now, holidays are meant to be fun, but they are often stressful. As we've mentioned, it often, eats into our mental wellness. So what mental health tips can you share for the holiday season?
I love to use this acronym, the AAA, which is about acceptance, appreciation, and acknowledgement. Okay? What does that mean? So it begins with myself, just to accept myself as I am, to just appreciate the things about myself. Maybe I'm really good at serving people, or I'm good at organizing things, or I love making good food. And then to acknowledge yourself. Maybe you wake up in the morning and you just feel really a bit down or irritated. Just to acknowledge that without judgment. And then when we can do that for ourselves, it's so much easier to do that for others, for our family, for our friends. Just to accept your family or your friends as they are. Acknowledge them. Acknowledge that maybe they've traveled far to come and be with you, or that they're going through a difficult time, and just appreciate them. Thank you for just being here. Thank you for the joy you bring to my life. And give each other space. Give yourself space. Give other people space. That's really, really helpful. And remember, be outdoors in nature. Take time out, go and exercise, go for walks. It really helps when you're having lots of heavy food. And take time also just to be quiet, to create some balance between all the busyness and all the joy and fun, which is beautiful, but balance that out with a bit of quiet time as well. It's really, really helpful during this holiday season.
So what would you recommend? What would you advise me to do? Should I go seek medical help when it comes to my mental wellness, or should I simply adopt the triple A's, the ones I've just mentioned?
Of course,
or is it
everyone's
a bit of both?
situation. It is, and everyone's situation is unique. And so the important thing is to feel into your own being. What do I need? And maybe I do need support. Maybe I've been struggling on my own and I need to reach out. I need to go and get medical help. But maybe I may, just need some more self-care. I need to rather listen to this irritation or this anger or this sad feeling and ask myself, what do I need? Supplementation is really, really helpful. As I said earlier, Afron, which is a saffron extract in Felix, is really helpful to just lift your mood, help you sleep, as is vitamin D sprays. So I think a balanced approach is really helpful. But the important thing is to listen and take some time to really feel into your heart. What do I need? What is alive in me now? And how can I find a way to meet this need? Either through myself or with other people asking for help. Perhaps I just need to soak in a bath for half an hour before I go, downstairs and meet my family, for example. So give yourself permission and give others permission to be who they are and to express our needs and to be able to say yes with grace and to be able to say no with grace and kindness as well.
And you certainly cannot overemphasize the importance of exercising. But then, is there such a thing as an overdose when it comes to exercise? If so, how much of it is too much?
Again, Simpiwe, it's about listening to your body. I really believe in moderation. So, as a general rule, half an hour every day or every second day is a wonderful way to move the body, to get fresh air, to get the circulation going. And if you're feeling in your body maybe aches and pains, or you're feeling a bit sore today, then maybe take a break or do something different.
Yeah.
Exercise can be so many things. It doesn't mean, running or going to the gym. It can be as wonderful as dancing. Maybe you want to do some yoga. Maybe you want to just stretch. So I feel so much it's about listening to what I need. How's my body feeling? And what does it want to do in this moment? So balance and moderation is really important. Yeah. And your body will let you know if it needs more or if it needs less.
So where can we find more information about healthy living?
I would suggest come to our website, which is Coyne Healthcare. That's COYNE-healthcare.com.
All right, Giulia, as always, lovely chatting to you. Thank you so much for joining us.